Hello, beautiful people of the world. This is a perfect time to make this video because I have to be up. I have to stay up. I'm laying on my bed right now. No blankets, no pillowcases, no comforter, no sheets. It's all in the washer and the dryer. It's 10 p.m. at night. And that's very typical around here for me. I push things to the last minute a lot. I'm so bad at that. But I'm gonna get better. And I'm sure I'm not even a minute into this video and I've already started. I look like an anxiety ball, I'm sure. I sound like an overthinker, and I am. That's literally what I am. But we're gonna get better at it. It's also what I kind of wanted to talk about is because I'm not a YouTuber. I don't sit down and make YouTube videos. I don't put a camera and say, follow me in my life. Look at my nails. What type of girl do you think I am? I really don't know what type of girl I am. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm actually a licensed esthetician. Clock that. Ew, why did I say that? See, this is like my thing. Like, I don't like how I try to fit in with everyone else. Like, I don't know, just the trends of the world. It's not my thing. I feel like I'm weird when it comes to fitting in with other people. I remember as a little girl, I wanted to be a YouTuber so bad. Anyone that was born in 2004, around that same generation, Gen Z, I almost said Gen X, it's not that. We were raised where it was a trend to be an influencer and seeing everyone grow up and become a YouTuber or an influencer. That's what everyone wanted to do. And I remember when I was a little girl, mind you, this was probably in August when I did this. I wanted to fit in with everyone so bad, and so I made a what I got for Christmas haul video in August. And it's just the funniest thing that I remember that I did for my childhood. That's just how badly I wanted to be a YouTuber. And it's something that I wanted to do growing up, even throughout middle school and high school. But we also live in that generation where you get judged for everything online. I'm sure in earlier generations you still got made fun of for being yourself, whatever. But even worse because it's social media is involved and people can share stuff and anonymously say stuff, and it's just it's not pleasant. And I definitely was the type of girl growing up that cared a lot about what people thought about me and said about me. And as much as I had a fun, good childhood, growing up in middle school and high school was not easy for me. People are mean. People are really, really mean, and that's why I never bited the bullet with the making the YouTube videos and stuff like that. And I always thought I had the personality for it, but I was just so scared of what people would think of me. But now that I'm 21 in August, and now that I've graduated, I'm over here fidgeting, the anxiety in me is showing, I'm sure, right now. I graduated high school a while ago. I don't know how long ago, but a couple years. And ever since I graduated, I don't think I'm in contact with anyone from high school. Maybe one girl, but that's about it. And I'm at the perfect spot in my life where if I wanted to share my life, I would. I'm very private. My Instagram, I don't have any pictures posted on my Instagram. I don't have a profile picture on my Instagram. I don't follow a lot of people. Just all my social media is pretty private. And even with YouTube, if I were to do YouTube, the most I would do is sit down and talk to the camera. I wouldn't be that girl that's going on trips and going I mean, maybe in the future I would do that. Like if I had like real following that wanted to see my life like that, like definitely I would make that that sacrifice for my peoples. But right now, that's just not the type of person I am. Don't get me wrong, I'm a very I'm outgoing person, but I'm just a little different than most people my age. And I say that because I'm, like I said, I'm almost 21 in August. A lot of people my age are in college. So when they're thinking about their next step, that's their career, right? I'm a licensed esthetician. I went to school for studying skin. Hold on a second. I'm going to pause this. Okay, I'm going to unpause it now. Sorry. So I went, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm an esthetician. I went to school, studied skin. That was 6 months long. Got out, got licensed. And then I started working as a lash tech. That's what I do right now. I'm a lash tech. I do lashes, brows, threading, all that. I absolutely love meeting new clients and like making new conversation, and all of it's fun. I love my job. However, I do realize that because I didn't go to college and that this is my career, my next step doesn't look like everyone else my age's next step, because this is my career. So now I'm kind of pushed into this world where I'm older than people my age. And I'm sure like anybody else my age can agree with that if they have the type of job I do, like whether it's a hairstylist or the blue collar men, like the construction, like I'm sure all of their next step is moving out of their parents' house, right? That's what my next step is. I want to move to DC or Northern Virginia, somewhere around that like city area, but like nicer. Yeah. So that's where I want to move. And I realized that like with the job I have now, absolutely love it, but I did just start, so I don't have like a huge clientele yet. One day I'm sure, and I'll get paid more, but it does like financially it's just not where, it's not going to get me where I want to be. Right? So the thought came in my head to sit down and make YouTube videos, and God told me, he said, girl, you don't gotta be all bougie, you don't gotta go out and do stuff, you don't, just sit, just put your camera up and talk. He told me that's what I do best. I yap, and that's true. I have so many things, I've been through so many things in my life. I have so many situations that I've learned from, and so many experiences that I could talk about, and it's like I will sit in front of a camera and talk. Like, I will do that. I can't promise I'll, like, go up to strangers and talk to them and put them on my YouTube video. Like, that's not my type of style of, like, YouTubing. But God told me that I don't have to do all that to be a YouTuber. So that's what I'm doing here. And I don't think I would have ever been able to do that, like, years ago, because like I said, I wanted to be a YouTuber ever since I was a little girl, because I always thought about what people thought about me. And as much as it's true, like everyone thinks about what other people think about them, that's immature on my part that I cared about stuff like that. But I think it's really important that I don't feel that way anymore, and I have definitely grown a lot, and I'm very proud of the person I am today. And the main thing I want to do is share like my thoughts and my experiences, and like I want to help people get through the same things I went through. Like that's the main reason I want to sit down and make videos. Like I would love to just like make relationships with like people that like look up to me and want to hear about my stories. And when I was a little girl, I would always watch like the older girls talk about life, and I'd be like, wow, I cannot wait to be older. Now I'm older, it's much harder, but it comes with something beautiful and independence and an open mind. So I just want to like sit down every night, prop the camera up, and like talk, and I don't think there's anything bad in that. So I've been putting it off for months. God's been telling me to do it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. I'm pulling the trigger.